Hi guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. This is Batag41 here, and now I'm going to be doing my next episode of Blindfold Road Trip. So let's see how I go.
118 coins left. Finishing coins. Get upgrades. To go back to the main menu, swipe up
On the
the
last
three
game
fingers.
I had a pretty good win,
Starting
so
road
let's see
trip,
what happens.
1,200 miles. You are playing with Mariel, who is a good player.
Okay, I'm playing with Mariel, who is a good
Dealing
player.
your cards. Dealing Mariel's cards. Dealing a card to discard pile. You have 8 cards. 100. 75. End of limit. End of limit. 25. 25. End of limit. Go. Discard pile top card is 50. You drew 25. 7. End 20. 20. End of go. You played go.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played go.
You go from the deck. 20. Go. 20. End of.
Sorry
20,
about that,
20,
everyone.
End 7. 1. You played 100.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 75.
You drew 70. End 7. End 20. 20. End 20. 70. You played 75.
1 minute, 44 seconds.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 100.
You drew 70. 75. You played 75.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 100.
You drew repairs for 70. You played 75.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 100.
You drew 50 from go to end end of 50. You played 50.
Okay.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played flat tire.
You drew out of gas from repair. Out of gas. You played out of gas on Mariel.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played more gas.
You drew new tire. Repair. New tire. You played new tire.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played go.
You drew 200 from 20. End of 20. 20. End of 20. 20. End of 20. Go. Go. You played go.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 75.
You drew 50 from 250. You played 50.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 70.
You drew out of gas 200. Out of
Oh,
gas.
yeah.
You played out of gas on Mariel.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played speed limit on you.
You drew speed limit from the deck. 200. Speed limit. You played speed limit on Mariel.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel discarded new tire.
You drew repairs. 20. End of limit. You played end of limit.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played power go.
You have traveled 400.
Mariel has traveled 525.
You drew 100. Repair. 200. Repairs. 100. You played 100.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played more gas.
You drew 200 from 25. You played 25.
Okay.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 100.
You drew 70. 200. 200. 75. You played 75.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 25.
You drew power gas from the deck.
Oh.
200. 20. 25. You played 25.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 25.
You drew 25. Power 25. You played 25.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played Crash on You.
You have traveled 600.
Mariel has traveled 607.
You drew 25. 20. Power 200. Repairs. You played repairs.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 100.
You drew 70. 200. End of 2. 2. Power 27. 25. You cannot play 25 because you discarded 25.
Ooh, now I
Mariel
need
drew
a
card
gun
from the deck.
card.
Mariel discarded repairs.
You drew repairs. You discarded repairs.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 50.
You drew power tire from power repairs. 7. 25.
That'll
You
be
discarded 25.
when I
Mariel
need
drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 50.
You drew 50 from power tire 50. You discarded 50.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel discarded Go.
You drew 100. Power 7. Power 200. 200. You discarded 200.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel discarded Go.
You drew 100. 100. You discarded 100.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel discarded End of Limit.
You drew go from the deck.
There it is.
You played go.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played Stock on You.
You drew end of limit from the 100. End power time 100. End of limit. You discarded end of limit.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 100.
You drew 50. 50. You discarded 50.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel discarded Morgan.
You drew repairs. You discarded repairs.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 50.
You drew go from the go. You played go.
Mariel
can
drew a
go
card
it.
from the deck. Mariel played Speed Limit on You.
You drew 100. End. You played end of limit.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played Stock on You.
You
Ah,
drew 70. 1. End of 100. You discarded 75.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel discarded End of Limit.
You have traveled 670.
Mariel has traveled 1025 miles.
You drew more gas. You discarded more gas.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel discarded Go.
You drew 50. You discarded 50.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 50.
You drew new tire. New tire. You discarded new tire.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel discarded Go.
You drew flat. You played flat tire on Mariel.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played New Tire.
You drew power repairs from the deck. 100. You cannot play end of limit. You discarded end of limit.
yeah, power.
Mariel
yeah.
drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 25.
If I get to go
Mariel
at
has
all.
traveled 1,100 miles.
You drew go from the
Oh, I
107.
do.
Power repair. Go. You played go.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played Stock on You.
Ah,
You drew go
stupid.
from the power go.
But
You played go.
drew another one.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played Stock on You.
You drew 100. Power repair. 100. You discarded 100.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 25.
You drew 25. 25. You cannot play 25 because you discarded 25.
Mariel drew a card from the
I don't
deck.
think I'll win this.
Mariel discarded go.
You drew new tire. You discarded new tire.
Mariel drew a card from the deck. Mariel played 7th. Mariel has traveled 1,200 miles. Power card, power go.
Game is over. Swipe up with 3 fingers to return to the main menu. Swipe up with 1 finger to play again, or swipe.
Well, I didn't win that one,
Road trip. 1,200
but I still hope you enjoyed
Screen locked.
that video.
Screen locked. Viewfinder.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video soon. And remember to peace out, everyone. See you for another video.